Ladies and gentlemen, colleges are now reporting lower enrollment. Now, they're saying it's due to the Great Recession. Personally, I think this is the low birth rate catching up. You're going to see this everywhere, you know? It's already seen in public school, and it's already in fact, all of the public schools. And it's been reported that there's less children in America. So this came out in the News and Observer. Colleges could see lower enrollment due to Great Recession. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they are saying that, I'm seeing a lot of conflicting reports. Some say there will be a recession, some say there won't, but I guess time will tell, right? Universities in Washington state and Idaho fear there may be soon fewer students to fill their classes due to a national decrease in births during the Great Recession, officials said. Children born during the economic recession that started in December 2007 will begin graduating from high school in 5 years. But the recession caused many people facing financial difficulties to delay having children, the spokesman review reported. Universities and college in the inland Northwest was adjusting strategies to recruit and sustain enrollment from a smaller pool of prospective students, officials said. The annual number of live births in the country fell from 4.3 million in 2007, the year the recession hit, to 3.9 million in 2013, a decline in about 9%. The U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention reported. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? The same thing can be duplicated if we go into a recession in 2020. Birth rates are already low. Can you imagine if we are in a recession starting next year? It will really plummet. You know, it's already down considerably. So, a recent report by the Western Interstate Commission for Higher Education, the consortium of public college systems in 15 states, projected that by 2030, the annual number of public school graduates is expected to decline by 120,000 compared with 2013. That 4% decrease could primarily result from the decline in birth rates. The report said, oh, yeah, you're going to have less of a college population, and it's not that far off. It's not that far off at all. In fact, there were some colleges last year that reported more uh, Black, Latino, and Asian students than white students that were enrolled in the college. So it's showing up already. You don't have to wait to 2030 to see these things. Eastern Washington University is focusing recruiting efforts on Hispanic Latino students who are underrepresented at many institutions, officials say. Washington State University receives many transplants from other states and expect to experience a net increase in its enrollment by high school graduates over the next decade, officials say. University of Idaho hope to attract older adults, including people who never attended college or want to enhance their job skills or switch careers. Dean Collar, Vice Provost of Strategy Enrollment Management, anticipates heightened competition among schools in neighboring states. we're certainly going to be very sensitive to this because we recruit in more than just Idaho. Okay, well, Gonzaga University in Spokane will stop recruiting in the Midwest and boost its marketing efforts in states like Utah, Arizona, and Washington. Okay. We're keeping an eye on those areas where growth might occur in the next decade. McCullough said, we're trying to be very aware of the changing demographic and business requirements. Yeah, and that changing demographic, ladies and gentlemen, is happening rapidly. You know, things in America are never going to be the same. You're not going to see this population um, like we did in the past. That is practically gone now. And as time move on, I mean, look, you see all of the signs that there are less people in the US now. Look at all of the retail stores that are closing. They're closing by the thousands. And you're going to have many chains closing in 2020. I mean, we have seen businesses like Toys R Us disappear. The diaper and baby food industries were complaining about how their sales have plummeted and there's less births in America. So, yes, it's going to have a domino effect on everything when you really think about it. So, not only is retail impacted, education is going to be impacted by this too. You got a changing demographic, you got a changing demographic where you have more Black, Latinos, and Asians than white students. You have the high schools that are graduating less students. So everything, not only the schools, but everything economically is going to change in a big way in America. This is all going to change. It has to change. You know, without the birth rate being up, there is no stopping this. There's no stopping it at all. You know, I think everybody just need to prepare for these changes and expect that the whole demographics in this country is going to look very different from the past generations. You know, there are many countries that are going through the same thing. I think we in the Black community, I believe we're going to be fine. You know, what haven't we gone through since being caught up in this whole system? You know, and you're going to see a lot of things changing. I think the fact that they refuse to hire these people that have served their time, I think that's going to change. And we already know the workplace is changing because I did the article this past summer that there were more non whites entering the workforce for the first time. And these were people the ages 18 to 25. That's already occurred this year. And like I said, there's been colleges and universities in the country that have also reported more non white students than white students. So we're going to see these things happen, you know? So I don't think we're going to have anything to worry about. These other groups, they may worry far more about it than we do. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.